Good day, Saints. I'm Sawyer Rogiers.
And I'm Trent Belford. Welcome back to SaintsWeekly.
How was your Thanksgiving break, Trent?
Well, it's definitely one to remember. How about you, Sawyer?
It wasn't nearly as long as it should have been, I'll tell you that.
Anyway, Ruby has been getting many other people's opinions on how their Thanksgiving went. Let's see how it is compared to ours.
Having a week off is so great for Thanksgiving break, but the best day is Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. Miss Bray had Thanksgiving with her family this year, making lots of yummy food in the kitchen.
My Thanksgiving meal was really good. My parents came up from Georgia. It was exciting to see them. We haven't seen them in a while, and it was just nice to have the family together.
Jacob spent his Thanksgiving warm while staying in Florida with his family.
I had a great time during my Thanksgiving break with all the time off and stuff. Did a lot of stuff.
Miss Emick's family had a warm home-cooked meal for their Thanksgiving dinner.
The meal was incredible. Of course, it's always great. We use the same recipes every year because that's what my in-laws like, and they're always great. And this year we had the added benefit of having my mom there to help cook the stuff that I was supposed to cook, so it was even better than it's probably the best it's ever been.
William had a very restful break where he spent time at home with his family.
So my break was pretty good. I just kind of stay at home and relax, but I was able to sleep in and just get rested up.
Miss Howard walked to her mother's house for her Thanksgiving meal with family.
If I had to make a choice, I'd pick ham, but I really would prefer neither.
Mary Humphrey spent her Thanksgiving riding horses and spending time with family.
We went to Colorado. We were at a ranch in Colorado.
Over Thanksgiving, Carson went to her lake house to spend time with her family and grandparents.
So I had a really good Thanksgiving. I basically just got to spend a lot of time with my family, some quality time that I really needed with them, and I just had a lot of fun.
All the students seemed to celebrate the same holiday Thursday with a great feast involved. I, for one, had a great time with my friends and family. I'm Ruby Thomas reporting for SaintsWeekly.
Wow, those students definitely had a better Thanksgiving than me.
What made your Thanksgiving so bad?
Upcoming final schedules are looking kind of strange.
Maybe Beck can help us figure out what makes it so different.
Thanksgiving break just got wrapped up, and you know what that means. Finals are around the corner. But something's a little bit different this year than it was the past few years. The schedule for finals is a little bit different this year, with them being on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday rather than Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday like we're used to.
I like the final schedule because it gives you 2 days to kind of like get your mind right, and if it was on a Monday coming off the weekend, I don't think people would do as good.
I'm cool with it because we have a longer Christmas break, so we get a longer Christmas break, it works.
Some people are not only apprehensive about finals, but are also a little bit worried about the schedule. They also have some different ideas on how they would do it.
My opinion on the final schedule, I think, honestly, we should take just like 3 one day and then 3 the other and then go for 2 days instead of going 2 each day and coming for 3, or just maybe even taking them all in one day, especially if you're able to exempt them.
I think the finals are where it's at right now. It's good because it's earlier in the year, but the days are good. But I would have liked for it to I think that we should get more exemptions because we're juniors.
There's a reason finals are organized this way, and Miss Hermanson plays a large role in making these schedules.
Final schedule this year is on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because if we were to do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we wouldn't have as long of a Christmas break. It really works out great. On that Friday, you'll be out at noon or 11:30, and then you have a whole week before Christmas starts.
Views are mixed, but for the most part, kids are grateful to have extra time on Christmas break. Reporting for SaintsWeekly, I'm Beck Bailey.
Wow, it really looks like whoever's scheduling the finals really needs to get a grip.
Speaking of people getting their stuff together, why are juniors in the sophomore pit and vice versa? Let's go to Aiden and see if he can help us understand this mess.
An issue has occurred outside of the OCS building between the sophomores and the juniors. What's going on? We'll find out. Sometimes there are situations of juniors parking in the sophomore lot and sophomores parking in the junior lot. Cameron Poindexter is a junior, and he has very strong opinions on it.
I'm a junior that parks in the sophomore lot, and I don't know why I'm still there. I've been there for 2 years. I haven't been moved up to the junior lot. It's called the junior lot for a reason, but I'm still in the sophomore lot.
There are some sophomore students who think that there are better options than the sophomore lot for parking for the sophomore class.
Well, parking in the sophomore lot sucks. I mean, they should just tear out the soccer field and put a parking lot there. Because nobody, like, what even is soccer? So, like, I'd rather have an easier walk to school and then put a parking lot there than people play soccer.
Sometimes students need to think about the bigger picture and needs of other students. Amy Bray, the administrative assistant at the high school main office, helps us see that.
Hi guys, I'm here to talk about parking. So I know in the case of a lot of you guys, you're a little confused while some kids get to park above their grade level in places where other kids should be parking. Well, we have a lot of reasons for that. And usually it's because someone has a special accommodation. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that is because that is private, confidential information. But we just need to be mindful that those students are not doing it to make you mad. They're doing it because they may have needed something. And I'm not going to disclose what that is. Okay? You guys just need to be more understanding of each other and know that we are all doing our best to make sure that you park in a great spot. Sometimes it doesn't work out for you to get a super awesome spot, but just think of all the exercise you're getting. Anyways, have a great day.
Thankfully, they won't be there for long. Soon they will have the senior lot. Now we know that they're not just getting special treatment, they're getting the treatment that they need. And sometimes juniors are just going to have to walk a little bit more. I'm Aiden Hayes reporting for Saints Weekly.
Kind of annoying for the juniors to have to walk all the way from the sophomore lot.
Maybe they should build a ski lift up to the high school.
Sorry about that. Anyway, that Bedlam game was pretty good. Let's get an inside scoop from Ben.
This week was one of the most important games of college football for the state of Oklahoma. In Norman this weekend, OU hosted OSU for one of the biggest games of this year. OU came out on top with the final score of 28-15.
I think OSU is going to win by 21.
What are your thoughts of the OSU-OU game?
I wasn't very happy. It wasn't the outcome I was looking for. It was kind of depressing being there.
This year's spread was around 50-50, so anyone could have won. The first quarter was a little rough for the Pokes after OU scored 21 points. What are your predictions for Bedlam?
Well, you know, I've been to 4 OU games this year. Big OU fan. We've lost everyone because we suck. But I feel like this game's different. So give me OU by 3.
What are your thoughts on the post game of OU and OSU?
My game prediction was right. Score prediction was wrong, but I'm not complaining because OSU got their butts beat.
This year, OSU had already qualified for a bowl game, but for the Sooners, it was a different story. What are your predictions for the Bedlam game?
I think OU is going to win by about 2 touchdowns.
What are your thoughts on the OU-OSU game?
It started off really fun and interesting and then got pretty boring towards the end. OU started off hot like they did the week before and then couldn't do anything else.
OU and OSU fans are very excited for next season's Bedlam game, and maybe next year OSU will come out on top. Both teams played very well in that Bedlam game, but I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of the season. This has been Sears reporting for Saints Weekly.
I'll tell you what, that Bedlam game is really splendid.
Sawyer, shut up. This season's basketball roster is looking stacked. Do they have what it takes to go all the way?
Since Matt is a part of the team, I'm sure he can help us get some insight on how the season will go.
This new basketball season is coming up, and we're going to talk to some of these players and coaches to see how they're excited about the upcoming season. Everyone seems to be very excited about this upcoming basketball season. We talked to Coach Weaver to see how he feels.
Yeah, I think so. We've had some guys in the gym since August, so they've been there a long time. We've been really waiting for games to get started. Added the football guys after a very successful season on the football field. We've had them for about a week or so, so getting them plugged in. So it'll be a process to get everybody on the same page, but I'm excited about it.
Wow, the ball movement is great. Let's talk to Junior to see how he feels about this.
I feel great about the team. I think we have a lot of good pieces. We just have to make it come together.
Jagger is very good at scoring the basketball. He talked to us to see how he feels about this season.
I'm excited to just play basketball, and I'm excited for the games because we've been practicing a lot and spent lots of time playing on the court.
This team is very, very energetic about this boys basketball season. After talking to everyone says they are ready to play some basketball and they think they can win state. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Matt Johnson.
Man, I cannot wait to cheer for my boys on the court.
Yeah, those games will be very interesting to watch. But let's not just focus on the boys' season. The girls' team looks really good this year. I heard they got a really talented new coach. Want to fill us in, Harper?
This year, girls basketball looks a little different than it has in the past. Some new changes have been made. Let's go see what they are. This year, girls basketball has a new coach. Coach Dub is the first female coach for the girls basketball program.
I'm so excited about the season. I want you guys to come on out and participate and be a part of the crowd. We'd love to see you. It's going to be a great, great time this year.
The OCS girls have one senior this year, and she's really excited for Coach Dub and the first game on Tuesday.
I like Coach Dub. She's great. I think she'll be great for OCS, and she'll lead us in a great way. And tomorrow's first game will be great against OCA. Yeah.
There's a lot of freshmen on the team, but this post in particular has more feelings about Coach Dub.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the basketball season. Coach Dub is so good at her job, and she's coached us really well. We've grown a lot since the beginning of the season, and our first game on Tuesday is going to go great. We're going to crush it, and I can't wait to work as a team.
Coach Dub led her team well on Tuesday, beating the OCA Eagles 49-22, starting off the season strong. Seems like everybody's excited for Coach Dub to be here. I guess we'll have to see how the season plays out. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Harper Roziers.
Wow, Harper, that was really bad. Makes me embarrassed to be related to you. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, Mia. Speaking of things slowly killing you, this flu season is pretty bad. Let's see what precautions people are taking to cope with it.
This month, the flu has ravaged around because of the focus on COVID.
The flu infects the nose and throat.
Well, I didn't start feeling sick till about Tuesday during break, but as soon as that, since Thanksgiving was on Thursday, I wasn't even able to go eat with my family. So my symptoms were I just had a cough, I had a fever, runny nose, body aches, but it was just overall not that bad, but it was just annoying that I wasn't able to go out of my room.
With the fall weather and some unnecessary precautions, it will be hard to stay safe from the flu.
Well, I've just been trying to wash my hands more and sanitize more, but I don't really know if that's gonna work because I think I already got it, but I guess we'll see. Well, right now I'm just getting some symptoms, and hopefully it's not the flu, but the flu's kind of going around, so.
Staying flu-free is now going to be harder than ever because of the attention on the pandemic. Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Jackson Rao.
Man, I really hope I don't ever get the flu. That sounds bad.
This flu season comes around Christmas time, and with that comes many Christmas decorations.
I can't wait to see what kind of decorations Aaron is able to find for us.
It's a Christmas tradition to decorate, including teachers decorating their classrooms and hallways, some sooner than others. We all know Christmas is right around the corner, and all are excited for Christmas break. This year we can already tell some of the teachers love Christmas by setting up Christmas trees, nativity scenes, and more.
I love setting up Christmas decorations right after Thanksgiving.
Holly Emick, the technology teacher, decided to put her Christmas tree up right after Thanksgiving break, like she does every year. This year, she put little gifts under her tree to give to the students.
I think the most appropriate time to set up for Christmas is when you're feeling festive. And I feel festive for Christmas right after Halloween. So that's when I start thinking about it, and I hold off and I don't actually put up the decorations until November begins because I don't want to make certain people mad.
Holly Emick and Sharon Jones are not the only ones putting up Christmas decorations. Miss Gately also put up a little tree in her room with ornaments made by the students.
Definitely after Thanksgiving.
It seems like teachers at OCS have a lot of Christmas cheer and are starting to decorate their rooms after Thanksgiving. Seems like the normal time to decorate is right after Thanksgiving. But will people start decorating sooner? Reporting for Saints Weekly, I'm Aaron Cummings.
Man, I love Christmas. Those decorations really get me in the Christmas spirit.
Sawyer, are you asking anything for Santa this year?
Still believe in Santa? How old are you? Well, I guess that's it. Tune in next time for another spectacular newscast.